explain a few things. Hi, welcome. Alrighty, so I had another idea to expand. Excuse me, hit the stupid thing again. Alright, so tonight I want to talk about why I did what I did. Hold on, let me make sure I got this just right because I don't want it to flip again. Because I'm just going to leave it just like this while I'm talking about why I'm doing what I'm doing. Okay. Of course, now I got to do some touch-ups on this. But that tentacle that I was working on, let me turn this light on. There we go. This tentacle I was working on, well, of course, now I've got to redo some things because I just changed the color a little bit. Well, I decided I'm going to expand this series of playing with art because we're going to move it over to this side. Now, on this side, it's not an octopus. It's not even related to an octopus. This one's head is basically right here, and the only thing it consists of is its brain and one eye. The tentacles themselves are mouths. That's what these are. These little pieces coming up out of the tentacles, that's his mouth. And the little lavender pieces coming out, those are tongues. Believe it or not, this particular creature right here. And I was going to see if I could make this. Hold on. Got some water on there. I wanted to see if I could make this kind of transparent to where it looks like he's got a bubble head. Kind of see-through. So I got to do some light turquoise in this. And anything that's behind it has to also look like it's shining through. I hope y'all can follow that so far because my mind went way off in the universe, right? I'm going to turn an iPad on so I can actually see what y'all are saying. Okay. Let me turn it down. Okay, sound off. Okay, so we have, okay. Hello, Happy Life, Mike's Chaotic Gardening, and that's all I see for now. I'm not sure who else is here. But anyways, that's the idea, is to just get creative and do, this one's going to be the series part of number 1, and this one is number 2. A friend of mine wants the first one. Why is this thing not moving? Oh, okay. It's a delay. It's about 10-second delay from the iPad to what I'm actually saying and doing. All right. So, but yeah, we have these little creatures here. And of course, as you can see, the mother's body comes on down and around over here. So now, are they actually surprised to see this reaching all the way over here, trying to eat their little flower spores? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. So, all right, well, this over here is also going to have something else that my husband didn't realize. He gave me the idea when he says, why can't you just paint something simple like a butterfly? Never. I will work with butterflies. I will save a butterfly, but I'm not painting a butterfly. This right in here is going to be part snail, kind of a butterfly, but not. It's going to have 6 to 8 wings. And the bottom sections are going to look like feathery flows. And back here is going to be part of the background. I'm not sure what that's going to be back here yet. But Yeah, he's gonna have, let's see, how many legs did I get? How many tentacles did I give him? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He has 6 tentacles. Excuse me, mouths. So I'm not even sure if I'm even gonna count how many mouths he's gonna have per tentacle. But yeah, it's all of it. That's how he eats. Everything gets consumed, goes into his tentacles and into his big body. And that fuels his energy. I guess his stomach is somewhere in there. I'll get creative. I'll figure out how I want this one to go. But I wanted y'all to see how I'm just expanding outwards. I'm not going to be working too much on this one tonight because I'm going to save this one because I need to finish the first one. Got to finish that one. So I don't know who's going to end up buying the second one, but the first one's already been placed on, it's pending right now. Hey, Grandma Grows. Hi, Renaissance Grandma. I'm just, happy to see y'all come back to see all my craziness again tonight. So, yeah. So, the head of this snail, butterfly creature, of course, I'm trying to relate it to something that we know around here. I was even thinking maybe even kind of I don't know, a dragony looking little head on this thing right in here. But it's going to also have a curved neck. It's like everything on this planet has got little curved, long necks. But I'll have to figure out how I'm going to interblend for another painting later. Maybe one above this one to where this one is flying to. Because I need it to do another sections, like, I don't know. This can continue forever, but I'm not going to because I will eventually just get tired of it. Because I'm a squirrel. That's what I do. Yep, so I'm thinking along the lines of maybe adding on one for the top of this one. Maybe, I don't know, maybe another side that shows the other side of the mom's head. Yes, I did make the baby's eyes lighter. A little bit. Made them a little bit bigger, too. And then I highlighted mom's eyes a tiny bit. I took away some of the floating flower spores, but that's okay. Because I'm just going to be repainting that anyways. I had to make sure my colors matched from one canvas to the other. But it's all about getting creative and making everything fun. And, once I get bored, it's no longer fun. And I put it away and go to something else. But that's how I am as an artist. Don't want nobody telling me how I should do it, what I should do to it. But if you give me ideas, I'll grab it and run with it. So far, what do y'all think? Y'all think it's pretty cool or, wackadoodles? You can be honest, because I know it's wackadoodles. My husband said it's wackadoodles. He was like, how do you even come up with these stories? You're probably just blowing people's minds. I'm like, yeah. Isn't that the point? Get creative, go outside and just do something unusual and have a good time doing it. I was thinking I could write stories for it. Like, are they in water? Are they on land? Is the atmosphere so different than ours that most things are long, lanky, and, doesn't require a lot of muscle mass to get where you're going? Because we already know these here can go in water and out of water, which is why the nostrils are open and closed. So they have a way of filtering water to get oxygen through their bodies, but yet they have nostrils and lungs that allow them to breathe. But now, am I going to allow this creation over here to also be a water slash land dwelling creature? Or should every single thing that I paint for this planet be that? That's what I'm thinking. Everything on that planet should coexist together in one big happy group. Well, who says they're actually creatures? My Renaissance grandma, think of it like this. This far away, way out in the galaxies, into another universe planet doesn't have humans. Maybe these creatures, or those creatures, who knows, which one of these two are the smartest. These over here may actually have, I don't know, space vehicles. Who knows? That's kind of the whole point of thinking outside of the box, right? So if we took it and say, he's the smart one because he's got the bigger head. Not necessarily true, because not all biology is going to be the same planet to planet. Because I do believe that God made, life on other planets, but I'm not saying that's what these are. I'm just saying, in theory, these are from a far, far, far away planet. So I don't know. But anyways, point is to get so creative that 5 stories or more can be written on one painting, or about that one painting. About how they live, what they are. Same thing for this one. The tentacles, the environment. We want to make for sure that we stick with the same environment for the entire series. So if you start painting series, you want to make for sure that all of it is relatable in some way or another. Does that make sense? It's all relatable in one way or another. Starlet, please don't do that. She must have heard something. So, but yeah, I'm thinking I'm going to do some like lavender. Like he's got a lavender bubble. Y'all know that goldfish that has the bubble eyes, the big bubbles, kind of that flops around on their heads, near their eyes? That's what I want this to represent. So, semi-transparent, just kind of bobbles around off this weird peak, because this is his body and his tentacles come out. I might move this one and rearrange it, but I just wanted to explain how I'm bringing these two together, but can still be sold as 2 separate pieces of artwork. So this will have more of these flower spores. That's what I'm calling them, flower spores, because their atmosphere is so thin, they can their flowers literally are more like a spore, and they float around. And that is one of the things these little creatures eat. We can't even get into the consideration of what their sizes would be. So, but now I want to do red, yellow, and oranges, and bring it into like baby pink and into white from this kind of a feathery kind of look to this creature's tail for this one. For the kind of a, the light just went out. Oh, my Go Power Plus just went out. That's all right. I got a light. But yeah, I think it's, hold on. Alright. So, but that's what I was going to do. I'm going to do a little extra painting on this, so we'll have to move this over. And I'm going to relocate this one, so because it's in my way. But I wanted to just throw in the color so I didn't get anything mixed up so I can match it again later after this one's gone. So that's another note to take, that if you want to start painting and you're doing a series of something and you want to stay with the same colors, make for sure that you bring the colors in from one painting over to the other. So when this one is gone, this one I can still work on. So that's an important art lesson I don't think a lot of people actually explain ahead of time. I don't even think they covered that in art class. So not really sure. But now I can take this one, move it out of my way, and I can get back to work on doing some more to this one. I'm not going to be on very long, but I wanted to make for sure that y'all seen what I'm up to now. All right, let me move this one out of the way. All right. Now that we've got the proper color scheme going, that's where that went. Okay. Alrighty. Yes, tonight I actually have it sitting straight, don't I? All right. Yeah, if you could read this, go ahead and read any questions that I might miss. But it's too small. And let me see if I can turn it this way. Okay. Well, I'll just set this over here so I can read it when I need to, because my camera, actually my phone is way up high and I couldn't get to it right now. Because I wanted to make for sure y'all could see the whole canvas this time. But yeah, I forgot to charge my GoPower Plus like a big dum-dum. Alright. Let's bring this over here. We're going to have to go at an angle this way this time. Because if not, it's going to be in my way. Let me rotate this a little bit. Alright. That is the best I can do at the moment. I think. Hold on. Maybe I can still work like that. Yeah, I think I can. I think I can. Alright. Move the iPad over here so now I can see a little bit better. Alrighty. Ugh. Trying to keep everything within view. Oh, come here, you stupid thing. There we go. Now I can see, yeah, I can see the iPad from over here. Alright. That should be straight enough. Alright, let's put this stuff in place so I'm not having a huge disaster waiting to happen. Y'all have any questions at all before I really get into this? Now, let's see, I need my lavender because I need to fix some of these. Oh, come on, get this stupid thing out of my way. Now, time to redo these funny little tongues. And then I'm going to highlight them too. What was that? There we go. Yeah, I'll be doing some highlights with a detailer. I wish these were fine tipped, but they're not. So yeah, he's collecting its food and getting it done, eating. Okay, did I even bring a detailer brush in here this time? Yes, I did. Okay. Alright, that's what I needed. Let's take it. Yeah, these actually dry pretty quickly, which makes me happy. Now I can redo a lot of the flowery pieces. You know what? I think what I'm going to do is use the white pen. It definitely allowed me to work faster without, I just had to keep dipping it. So this way I don't have to. Alright. Make sure there's nothing on the end, and there is. I have more paint on me sometimes than the actual canvas does. Alright. There we go. Alright. Little ones here and there. Yeah, just, whoops. Sorry, I just keep hitting everything. But if I don't hit stuff, I'm not having a good video. Because we gotta make for sure I'm still staying me. Right, we gotta have our little trail since I actually had to cover it up to do more painting. See, we all know that when spores float through the air, they leave little off branches of spores for other spores to grow. So, let's take this one on down around. Where did it come from? It come from down in here. And as it trails, it just leaves an occasional spore out there. Let's do a couple up here. Let's see. Let's just say this one floated in on a breeze. There. So that just gave it a little more eye catch and something to follow. So when you're looking at a piece of artwork, you want to follow the lines, the curves, and see where it leads you. Each thing, when you look at them, will lead you into another area of detail. Like these spores right here lead you straight into crevice of this flipper. Now when I do rest of the details for this flipper, it's going to stand out even more. And then as it trails along, and then it's going to have you follow it. Your eyes are going to follow it, and it comes up, and you see the tail, and then you see more of these spores, flower spores. Oh, who's on? Let's see. We've got God's Construction. Hello, welcome. Singer Renee's Apartmentstead. Hi, I'm glad y'all could join me. But yeah, get creative, right? That's what we do. Get creative. Let no one steal your joy. Just live, you know what I mean? Let's throw in, I don't want to put anything in here just yet because I still want to detail around Mom's head. I want to blend this black in a little bit better and do some more work around this section where the flipper and the upper flipper and the lower flipper is, and right up around the neck. So I don't want to do too much with details yet. But for now, I don't see any problem with throwing in, well, maybe I shouldn't. I don't know, we'll see. But since I'm almost done with this part here, but I do want to do a little bit more highlights on the tips, these little mounds, because the more highlights you get, the more it pops. So let's throw in some highlights there. So now I want my other brush. I need my short brushes, is what I need. I couldn't even tell you how many paintbrushes I have around this house. Okay, let's see. Work on with a very light green. Hope my head's not in the way. And some highlight here. Sometimes I just use my finger to blend it. Just to kind of bring it in. Now let's do one here. Never thought I'd be online showing people painting tips. Alright, can you see the difference in that? How it actually made that look like it was standing out a little better? Giving some depth to the whole thing. It's like you can just see it better. Everything kind of pops. Because you got to imagine the light coming in from this direction. So when light's coming in this way, you're going to have a lot of your shadows also going in the same direction. And if the puppies do start crying, I will apologize, but I will have to get off because those boys do not let up when they don't want to be in there. And you've got 8 of them. Let me tell you what. They can be persistent. A little bit more. Alright, now you all should really be able to see the difference on how much of a difference in light there is here. Kind of gives more of a movement shape, a definition. Can y'all see the difference? Okay, good. Happy life. I'm glad y'all can see it. Yeah. So that gives this whole part right here pop. That's what I like to call it. Pop. Alright. Let's turn this over this way a little bit because y'all, I am left-handed and everything I do is left-handed. Now, since we do have some light coming in from this direction, I don't want to go too far with that. Only along the edge. Like this, I can bring in some more light because this is where it kind of goes as it curves back up just a little bit. Gives it some more highlight and gives some shape so it doesn't look too much like a flat color. There we go. It's better. Alright, now we're going to darken down here. I'll move it up a little bit so y'all can see it better. Can y'all hear me okay? Okay, alright. Well, see, I'm glad I moved it up. Y'all couldn't see the bottom. Alright, now y'all can see. Good. Alright, now we're going to darken the bottom up underneath here. Alright, so now we don't want to go completely black with that. So what we do is we take the original color, which is the medium green, okay, and then we're going to mix in some of the black. So that way it's more of a shadow and not, you know, something that's going to be overpowering. Can y'all see the palette that I'm working with? I'm still using green, but it's just muted down with this color. Alright, so it might be a little too dark. Let me add some white. Kind of gray it up a little bit. There we go. Yeah. Let me do a little test swipe. Too dark. I need to lighten it back up just a little bit. So now I'm just going to add a little bit more yellow and blue. Okay. See, this is the hard part. I'm not used to doing on cameras. Alright, now let's shadow in the bottom of the tentacle itself. I don't want to do too much because I don't want to take away from that nice pretty green right there. And then I can go back to again with a darker shade underneath with the black. And then I'll just reline it back out with the black again. Now, like I said in the beginning, this is going to change a few times in different ways. Alright. That really brought that out better. Alright. So now let's get the black back in here. Go with the small brush. Alright, now let's go in some really nice deep shadows. Just kind of blend it in. Alright. Alright. Now we just keep going until we get to the other side. Then I can start throwing in the plant life that I want to add. Sorry if my head's in the way. Me and my gray streaks of hair. Oh yeah. There we go. As long as I have my shadow underneath it, I can just go ahead and start doing the plant life around it. Alright, so I think I got that done. Let's tighten up baby's belly a little bit here. Taurus Moon, please be quiet. He says, I want that flower. Get in my belly. He wants to eat that flower. A spore flower. There we go. I'm gonna water this down just a little bit. I need a bit of definition there. That's better. Now let's take this down here and break that off. There. Alright, so we're going to need some shadowing in here. Just a little bit. Yeah, it was just so cute earlier. My husband says, can't you just paint a simple, pretty butterfly? I'm like, thank you. You just gave me an idea. So that's where the other weird creature came from, the butterfly / snail one. All right. So, can you see the difference now? So I'm looking at the iPad now. Remember, it's 10 seconds behind. So I can tell how much I'm showing you. So now the tentacle actually looks like you might be able to lift it up off the canvas. And the details are a little different. Now, naturally, there's still a lot more to do, but these major details that I want to get done is not going to be easy for me to sit here and talk to you guys and show you. So, this is why I can't be a teacher. I can't get distracted. So what I'll be doing is getting off of here. I hope I showed y'all something new tonight, you know, with shadows and light and how to create and mix your colors a little bit. Get those in there. And the weird tongue tentacles. I guess that's what I'm going to call it. Tongue tentacles. So, yeah. That's what we've got. Let me see, make sure it's not blurry. So I do need to enhance where the openings are, where the tentacles come out. I mean, the tongue parts come out. And yeah, y'all want to get a peek at his eyes. There he is. Oh, let me get it right. Yeah, I did enhance his eyes and Mom's, or its parent, because we're not sure if they're cloned or not. But anyways, all right, I hope y'all enjoyed, because that's what I have for you tonight. And once I'm ready to start painting on the other one, I will also pop up and show y'all on some of that as I'm working on it. All right, many blessings to you all. Thank you all for being here. And I hope y'all enjoyed my creatures of another world. Bye, good night. Many blessings, everyone.